This piece of machinery is my original electric guitar. This is a 1961 or 62 TIESCO ET200 electric tulip. Some creative Japanese fellow decided that when stood on end, the body looked like a tulip. Nobody could afford a guitar back in the early 60s. Only if you had already made it in the music business. A really good guitar would cost you $500 to $1,000, and so they were just out of reach. And then the answer to everybody's prayers came: the affordable electric guitar. The very first wave of cheap Japanese guitars came flooding into the country, and they left a lot to be desired. This one here cost $28, brand new in the box, at a long-gone store called GovMart in what is now called Belltown area of downtown Seattle. The name TIESCO is actually initials. It stands for Tokyo Industrial Electric and Sound Company. Impressive title, not so impressive guitars. The big pickups, big fat pickups, actually produce quite a good sound, but here's where you get into troubles. And also, as you can see, they have an infinitely adjusted roller bridge. You can not only set the height of the strings, but you can adjust their width. Now, even that innovative feature could not save the instrument from its main defects, and that is right where the neck is joined to the body. The alignment between the two is so absolutely horribly poor that it just made these things a monster to play. And this was pretty much the case of nearly all the early Japanese guitars. But you know, that's what we could afford, and that's what we used. Nowadays, a TIESCO of this vintage in playable condition, which is with all original parts, which is what this one is, these all original parts, are considered highly collectible. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, I'm going to strap this baby on and do the three Nightcrawler originals, the A side of the three records that we released, our 345s. So we're going to give this baby a spin one more time. It's the original Nightcrawlers records played on the original Nightcrawler guitar. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Well, no pieces have fallen off yet. I'm going to do one bonus number and really put the old TIESCO through its paces, put her through full effects. This is a Nightcrawler's adaptation of an old Seed song, and boy, we kind of got ourselves in big trouble with it. We put it on the back side of our first release, Peter Rabbit, and everybody liked the flip side better than the A side. So this is what we put on there. Another one of those "Don't Mess With Me, Baby," or as we call them, IMO songs. You know what IMO is? IMO, fix that damn woman. That's what IMO do. Pushing too Nightcrawler version. I better quit while I'm ahead before pieces start falling off of this thing. Thank you again very much. Thank you. Good night.